Hi, my name is Peter and today we count our types of 10 characters that Marvel stole from DC. Number 10. Black Cat, Catwoman. Looking at the similarities between the two, it's hard not to think the idea was copied. These characters look almost the same. Like her DC counterpart, Black Cat is a burglar who treads on the line between the hero and the villain. In addition, Felicia Hardy has complicated romantic relationship with Spider-Man, as does Selina Kyle with Batman. Number 9. Vision, Red Tornado. These two androids are virtually copies of themselves. They're both AI robots that were originally created to put an end to their superhero teams. Red Tornado to Justice League and Vision to the Avengers. However, Red Tornado debuted in August 1968 and Vision only 2 months later. It also doesn't help that the two characters are highly intelligent and similar visually. Number 8. Bucky Barnes, Robin. Every superhero needs a good sidekick. It's hard to deny the similarities between Bucky and Robin. Given the time, hardly anyone would say it's just coincidence. Robin debuted as Batman's sidekick in 1940, and Marvel showed the world Bucky Barnes as Captain America's partner just a year later. They've both been popular characters since their early years, but it's Robin who's the real wingman. Number 7. Hyperion and Sentry, Superman. Isn't it strange that Marvel doesn't have anyone in its ranks who's similar to Superman? That's because they tried to create the Man of Steel and they didn't quite succeed. Many Hyperions from all over the multiverse are Superman clones. Sentry appeared in many storylines only to die almost every time. Number 6. Moon Knight, Batman. Speaking of Marvel's inspiration from the Dark Knight, Moon Knight is often referred to by comic book fans as Marvel's Batman. Visually, Moon Knight looks like hooded and whited Batman, and their stories have many similar points. Like Batman, Moon Knight stories are often dark, gritty and sometimes extremely graphic. And also, Moon Knight is a great detective and martial arts expert and even throws moon-shaped shurikens. Number 5. Deadpool, Deathstroke. Both characters are assassins who are not exactly normal assassins, and both use swords and pistols to murder their enemies. Deathstroke's name is Slade Wilson and Deadpool's name is Wade Wilson. Surprised? Deadpool may be a copy of Deathstroke, but it has to be said that this relationship has proven to be very beneficial. One cannot exist without the other, even if only one of them was big box office success. Number 4. Hawkeye, Green Arrow. The Green Arrow is a great character. The way he deals with his opponents, his bow, arrows and Robin Hood-like costume go really well together. No wonder he was one of DC's most popular heroes. In 1964, Marvel decided to create their own character, Hawkeye. Although he started out as a villain, he ended up much like Green Arrow. He joined the Justice League and Hawkeye the Avengers. Green Arrow also copied Hawkeye, both of whom fell in love with superheroine Black Canary and Mockingbird, who are also similar. Number 3. Quicksilver, Flash. The idea of hero who can run at high speed these days is not an original one. Since his debut in 1940 and especially since Barry Allen's appearance in 1956, Flash has been an excellent example of using this idea. And if one publisher has such a superhero, why shouldn't the other one? And here we have Quicksilver, who debuted in 1964. Unfortunately, he's nothing more than a copy of the Flash, and the lightning bolt that sometimes on his costume doesn't help. Number 2. The Avengers, Justice League. Combining the heroes into a super team had to happen and DC was first. The Justice League premiered in 1960 with DC's most popular heroes, Superman, Batman and Wonder Woman, to name only few. 3 years later, Marvel unveiled its own superhero team, which also includes some of the most popular. Like I said, it was an inevitable concept, but DC and the League were first. Number 1. Thanos, Darkseid. Thanos creator, Jim Starlin, admitted that Thanos is derived from Darkseid. Editor Roy Thomas told him if you're going to steal one of the new gods, at least Darkseid's a really good one. Indeed, Thanos was born 2 years later. Like Darkseid, he is a ruthless giant who wants to conquer the entire galaxy. If it wasn't for the wrinkled chin and the infinite gauntlet, it would be hard to tell them apart. Do you agree with my list? Like and subscribe for more videos on my channel and follow me on Twitch for future streams. Bye!